What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Robe the King. As promised, I am going to give you guys tips. I don't know if they're tips. Some of them are tips, but a lot of them are requirements. Tips and requirements on how to war in prayer. So let's get right to it. Number one, you might find this strange, but make an appointment with God. God comes to a prepared atmosphere. He is a person and he is personal. Set a time that you are going to pray and stick with it. It's okay to even pray something like, Lord, I'm going to pray at 4 a.m. Please help me to keep that appointment. The appointment is not just for him, but for you as well. Make an appointment with God. Point number 2, get out of bed. You will never develop a prayer life by starting in bed. Stop lying to yourself. Ultimately, if you continue, you will wake up out of your sleep audibly praying. I promise it has happened to me. It's a little scary, I ain't gonna lie, but I was more excited than anything. Like, wow, I woke up praying. You will not start your journey of supplication and warring in the spirit by praying in the bed, which leads me to my third tip. Find a private and quiet place to pray. Matthew chapter 6 verse 5 and 6 says, when you pray, don't be like the hypocrites who love to pray publicly on street corners and in the synagogues where everyone can see them. I tell you the truth, that is all the reward they will ever get. This is Jesus talking. But when you pray, go away by yourself, shut the door behind you, and pray to your Father in private. Then your Father who sees everything will reward you. That also goes to say, don't let everybody know that you're praying all the time. That leads me to my next point. Humble yourself. How do you show this? Do not start praying by standing up. Either get on your knees or lay prostrate and pray. If you're proud, you won't pray. Prayer is the opposite of being proud. Prayer is, God, I cannot do this. I do not have the ability to do this. So I need your help. Prayer is asking for help. Proud people don't ask for help. Follow me for more tips and requirements on warring in prayer. Almost forgot to mention, I also will be talking about these tips and more on my podcast. So don't forget to tune in. The Adventures of Robe the King and His Unpopular Opinion. You can find it on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, YouTube, or you can follow us on Patreon.